Welcome back, Troglodytes, to another edition of the Trogly's Guitar Show. Now, I've seen quite a few of these Gibson Touch Up Pens show up on eBay kind of infrequently, and I was curious just how well these things worked. I've picked up this ebony one. I was looking at a Ferrari Red one as well, but I thought, well, you know, ebony's probably the most common one that I would need if I do like the way that this works, because sometimes you get a little bit of chipping damage at the top of the headstock around the tuner pegs. So I thought we'd go ahead and review the Gibson Touch Up Pen. I'm not 100% sure if they still even make these anymore, but I guess it's just like a little lacquer touch-up pen, so we'll see how this works. I'd received this Gibson SG Goddess that had an undisclosed headstock repair, and this is going to be our test project here because you can see somebody took a little bit of Sharpie marker there and it doesn't look very good. So we're going to see if this actually makes this look any better or if it actually makes it worse. Just so you know, we all know if these are actually worthwhile or not. I'm actually going to first do a test run right here in the control cavity. That way, if it looks absolutely awful, we won't even bother butchering this guitar. Alright, so the directions here say to shake this really well and then to basically just press down and it kind of flows out the ink. You can see that this one's never been used since the tip isn't black, but it came to me without original packaging. So let's go ahead and shake this up. Alright, I think we're good to go ahead and begin our test here. So we'll just do a little test area right here to see how it looks on this black finish. There you can see that it's starting to come out now. I can definitely tell you it's some stinky stuff. I should probably be in a better vented area. But we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a test area here, and we will let it dry and see what it looks like. Also, just for fun, I think let's go ahead and take a Sharpie over here and see if when they both dry, which one looks better. Is the lacquer pen any better than the Sharpie or not? Okay, so here's our result. This is the Sharpie over here once again, and this is the touch-up marker. You can see they both came out a lot darker than the original black. Now, this was kind of a bad guitar to test this on, but it's the only one I felt comfortable really doing it on. This is more of kind of a satin finished black. So I think this touch-up pen would definitely do its job on like a Black Beauty custom that is, you know, a glossy lacquer compared to this more satin flat black. I do want to make a comment here on the feel between the two. The Sharpie feels pretty much just like the wood originally. I mean, a little bit smoother, but this honestly feels just like lacquer. Well, that's probably because it is, but it kind of has that glossy clear coat over it almost. So it definitely feels better as well. So overall, don't use Sharpies on your guitars because as you can see, it definitely kind of just doesn't fit in with either satin black or really a glossy black. I would definitely suggest picking one of these up. I mean, I think I got this one for like 10 bucks. They're not too expensive when you do find them, but it's probably because they're, you know, not the best thing ever to use, but definitely better than a Sharpie. So if you've got a Black Beauty custom and you've got a little ding that you just want to hide, I would suggest finding one of these, but I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do it to this headstock here because it'll just stand out even more. So thank you, Troglodytes, for tuning into this Gibson Touch Up Pen versus Sharpie review kind of video here, and I hope you learned something, and if you ever need to touch up your guitar, here's your options. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next episode. Take care.